Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Las Vegas athletic clubs plan on reopening their pools as they adjust to the guidelines. Good morning and happy Friday. Thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. Starting off with your health news brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. As the record heat continues to dwindle in Las Vegas, heat-related deaths continue to rise. The coroner's office has recorded at least 224 deaths this year where heat was a factor, and that number is nearing last year's total death toll, which was 309 according to the coroner's office. Las Vegas reached an all-time record of 120 degrees in July, and the National Weather Service says Vegas experienced 100 days straight of temperatures at or above 100 degrees. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Sunny skies and light winds are in today's forecast with a high in the upper 90s. We will be continuing to see periods of smoke possibly through Saturday from the Southern California wildfires. But on the brighter side, we are going to start feeling cooler temperatures as a couple of cold low pressure systems will be bringing us fall weather with temperatures in the 80s starting on Monday and lasting through the end of next week. Now for your top story, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A sex worker is accused of stealing thousands of dollars in cash and several high-end watches from a man at a Las Vegas Strip resort. The suspect, identified as Shanique Prentice, was arrested on several charges, including grand larceny, administering drugs to aid in the commission of a felony, burglary, and use of a credit or debit card without the cardholder's consent. A Metro Police report says the crime happened on August 30th at Fontainebleau, where the man claims he was drugged and woke up to $30,000 in cash missing, along with 5 of his watches worth $80,000 total. Police were able to track Prentice using surveillance footage and tracking transactions made on the man's credit card. And a woman has died after falling out of a car and onto the road in Spring Valley. Now, according to police, this happened on Tuesday when surveillance video captured a 2013 Ford Fusion pulling over to a curb on Polaris Avenue and Highland Drive, and the woman was seen falling onto the road. The Ford fled and was later found unoccupied in the northwest area of the valley. Police say the woman died shortly after having been taken to University Medical Center in critical condition. Las Vegas athletic clubs will be hiring pool lifeguards after several months of disputed discussions with health officials over the safety requirement. All 7 LVAC locations closed their pools last month, but sent an update to members saying they are actively hiring and training lifeguards and will comply with guidelines set by the Southern Nevada Health District. The pool closures come after the death of a 58-year-old woman who drowned in one of their pools back in February. Her family has sued the gym for negligence in her death. And former President Donald Trump will be making a campaign stop in Las Vegas today, which can lead to road and air traffic. Temporary traffic stops could occur on I-15 Spring Mountain Road and Las Vegas Boulevard this evening, as Trump is expected to arrive before 7 p.m. to speak at the expo at World Market Center in downtown. We'll be live streaming tonight's campaign stop on our website. In Business, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. Solar panel scams are on the rise, according to the Nevada State Board of Contractors. Our 7 at 7 anchor Lena Bleets gives us more details and tips as to how you can protect yourself.
The hike in solar panel scams isn't a slow crawl. In less than 4 years, there's been a roughly 455% increase in complaints made to the NSCB, and most of the victims are adults aged 60 or older. And it's not a small scam. Some people report losses in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Review-Journal reporter Patrick Blennerhassett discovered ways to spot the scams.
The Nevada State Contractors Board says that's the biggest red flag, that you're potentially getting scammed if a contractor is asking for a large sum before they've even done any work.
Other tips include getting 3 bids on a project, never pay with cash, only make out checks to companies, not individuals, and never feel pressured to sign a contract.
Sports sponsored by PT's Tavern, your place to watch all the sports action. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. UNLV football has got their biggest tests ahead of them tonight, the Kansas Jayhawks. The Rebels come into the contest at 2-0, picking up a dominating win over Utah Tech last week. Kansas is on the flip side of things. The Jayhawks dropped week 2 against Illinois and fell out of the AP Top 25 rankings because of it. The rematch of the 2023 Guaranteed Rate Bowl is set to kick off at 4 p.m. out in Kansas City.
In lifestyle news brought to you by LV Craft Shows has been bringing you the finest craft and gift show since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for upcoming events. Today is Friday the 13th, and whether you believe it's lucky or unlucky, it's just another day, and it's actually a day many people get tattoos. That's because tattoo shops across the valley are offering super cheap and fast tattoos. No one knows when the ink-filled tradition began in Las Vegas, but some tattoo artists have a theory.
Well, the lore, as far as I'm concerned, to my knowledge, the whole 13 came from like sailors getting a number 13 as like to ward off bad luck. So it kind of fits the whole Vegas thing. You know, you want to ward off bad luck. You're out gambling, you're doing your thing. So, you know, you want all the luck on your side. So that's kind of where it stemmed.
And for fun, studios often promote spooky or occult-themed tattoos to match the event's namesake. For a full list of shops partaking in this special event, you can visit lvrj.com.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Saturday's college football schedule features one game between top 25 teams, and number 6 Missouri is a 16-point favorite at the Westgate Superbook over 24th-ranked Boston College. The total's 54. In other key games, Alabama is favored by 16 points over host Wisconsin, and the total is 49. The Badgers are plus 525 on the money line. Colorado is a 7-point favorite over in-state rival Colorado State. The Rams are plus 225 on the money line, and the total is 58.5.
Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. The Raiders are well aware that they'll need to be more explosive on offense in order to get past the Ravens in Baltimore. Wide receiver Devontae Adams had this to say about how the offense is approaching Week 2.
You can't really make excuses. You got to get it done, but that's just the reality. Sometimes we call certain plays and they'll give a funky coverage and it'll kind of ruin the shot that we want to take, or we had the screen called or whatever the case may be. So I think the name of the game is just adjust and figure it out.
Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Downtown Summerlin will be hosting its free Parade of Mischief starting next month. This is a frightfully fun and family-friendly parade that will be held on the streets of downtown Summerlin every Friday and Saturday night in October, starting Friday, October 4th at 6 p.m. Now this parade is free and it's open to the public, located along Park Center Drive. You can expect to see the cast dressed as aliens, Cruella de Vil, the Hocus Pocus witches, the Addams Family, and there's even going to be a Dia de los Muertos float. You can watch 7 at 7 Monday through Friday on streaming platforms like Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and YouTube. Join us weekly at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. to get the latest Las Vegas news updates. We hope you have a great rest of your Friday.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.